Alright, what's up everybody? Happy Thursday. Apparently I have to catch people up on guild drama that they apparently weren't paying attention.
That didn't work. Oh my god. Get me out of this stupid.
Alright. So, coffee, a must. Alright, let's see what I need to upgrade here. Helmet. That's it, that was my last upgrade. That was my last upgrade on this character. Till I get Mythic gear to replace some of this stuff. Like, I'll probably replace that with another one of these daggers. Maybe I can get this Mythic knack piece. Maybe I can get this Mythic ring. And then I'll definitely be done because I can't get this. I can't get this.
Woo!
Oh, Mythic pants. I need Mythic pants. I can't get this, and I can't get either one of these. We're not gonna get it that far. Alright, so let's run the sim again for a Droptimizer on Mythic, and let's max it out. Include Catalyst Atoms. And run. Just like. Uh-oh. What's up, you sexy bearded bastard? Hey, fatty. How are you? How are you tonight? You have power? So if I keep internet tonight. Hi, Missy. I am now fully upgraded my currently equipped gear. It's all up to the vault to get any upgrades from now on. I gotta run and hide now. Yeah, Missy hangs out in here. She listens to me bitch about you guys all the time. Not you in particular, just you guys.
Good.
Should watch during Mythic Plus Pugs. I don't stream many Pugs. I actually, so my streaming schedule is actually Wednesday through Saturday, but lately I haven't been streaming Friday and Saturday because there's no raid going on, and I would rather not just cuss and scream at my microphone while I do Pugs. Although, the idea of bringing Drunk Raid back does intrigue me. Or my early days in blue. How about my early days in blue when I'm stealing two-handed swords from tanks?
My legs hurt and my foot on my left leg.
I'm sorry. Hey, hold on, and I have fries in here.
I'd do optional drunk raids. It wasn't you, Fatty. It was totally another death knight that started with F-A-D. So, Missy, I have a story. And Fatty's going to hate it because it was him. So, we're in fighting Neltharion. So we're fighting Neltharion, and Fatty hasn't got his ass candy yet. And I have received one on my warrior. On my Fury warrior. And me, in my infinite wisdom, did not check to make sure if it was unique equipped or not. And so I then rolled on the one that dropped and equipped it. And Fatty didn't have one, and I technically couldn't use it, but I had already equipped it. And I felt so bad, but not bad enough to give Fatty anything in return. I just felt bad, which is rare. I don't normally feel bad, but I felt really bad because it took Fatty like the rest of the season to get one. All because this asshole warrior took two and couldn't use them. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, and I could not have been more embarrassed for having one loot that I didn't need.
I'm sorry, Chris. I can't yet.
Same. Well, I'm about to do a pet battle real fast. I want to get those,
See, and that's the thing. So he lost it to me, and I felt bad because I shouldn't have rolled on it in the first place. Nibs was a dick and rolled on it. I mean, technically he needed it, but whatever. Praydeath, on the other hand, is like 19 years old and stupid, and got it, and then instantly quit raiding for the tier.
Yikes forever.
Yep, yikes forever. What's up, welcome? Yeah, the story, raid loot story time, where I steal Fatty's loot, and that's really my whole goal in life now. Ever since that happened, now I try to do it on purpose, because it's funny. Then it was not funny, now it's funny. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. He did, he came back on a paladin. Oh, I forgot about that. The worst part about that story is I think though that was the normal version. I think I got the heroic version in my vault like the next week. So not only could I not have used, I could have given the one to Fatty, but I ended up not needing it at all the next week.
Oh, raid's on heroic. I'm running now.
Blame Chris. I only got the heroic version in the last 2 weeks. I lost 15 plus roll, yeah. And you ended up pugging a bunch of stuff too. Because didn't we end up like extending and not killing it? So you had to pug it?
You should. Gotta love Chris. I love him a long time.
You didn't get it on a pug. I remember you getting it, but you pugged it a bunch.
I don't know what this does for me. I collected crystals. I turned it into that lady. I got nothing. I don't know why I do these things.
I forget what the crystals do. I do skip them
Look off
though.
one
They're
more time and you're done.
They get you the currency.
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't get any currency.
Just do an 8 mask. It's easy.
Anybody there?
No.
No.
Hello.
Dad, do I already have these weak auras?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What the heck?
I don't use that weak aura, so no.
Are you
We
going
do
to use
now.
it?
It's required, so yes. Daddy said yes, so we have to use it. Also, this is one of those fights that we all have to use the same weak aura. It's the Northern Sky one.
I'm about to make you weak in a second.
How do you know if you already have it?
You look in your weak auras and see if you have it already?
I already had the database for Northern Sky, but I didn't have the.
Try to do it again. It's gonna tell you to.
Okay.
Sorry, Chris. I was doing a pet battle. I am ready now.
You're good.
But my weak aura pack is better.
I'm gonna have 2 weak aura packs going at the same time.
You can
How do you
disable
turn
and
the
turn
other one
off
off?
the other
I
one.
think you gotta turn the other one off.
You have to turn the other one off.
You can leave it in.
Ow! Jesus!
You guys think that I'm smart enough to be able to
Trying
do
to
that?
cook dinner and everything. It's just.
I'm sure we're gonna
too much.
spend
I gotta
half
figure
an
it out.
hour making sure everyone's aligned. Like this is this is real Mythic rating. Mythic rating is spreadsheets and software management. It is not bosses. Yes, that is what it is now.
I don't.
This is the real
aura
boss.
that we use for the?
Fuck that. If we're doing that shit, I'd quit. I feel like I'd be at fucking
Guys,
work.
I don't even
The
know
fuck?
what weak aura I use.
We're all gonna have a nice half hour.
It's fun.
Oh, there we go.
That's
Jambit. Jambit figured it out.
What?
No, I'm just saying that's awesome. I don't know.
You're the
We
leader.
should make that our shirt. That just says, "That's it, I'm out."
We get shirts?
We should.
Yeah, you're fun to them. What's the best way to disable this narrow? Just fucking
Just go to never.
load never. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, load never. There it is.
Dad, which one do I have to get turn on?
The snowy one.
No.
It says Liberation of Undermine, Raid Guide, and Voice Assist. It's 2 different weak auras.
Ah.
And if you have TWW, the basic Undermine one, you'll need to just.
He probably does not have that one.
Yeah, I know you guys are set up on the other one, so you guys are fine there.
Sky database. And Northern Sky.
I'm sure these weak auras are going to be all over the place in the wrong spot.
Or is not working.
I don't see the other one,
Like
Dad. I just see the.
100 minutes or so.
The menu one might be turned to never already.
But as part of raiding, you gotta get your weak orders all fucking situated and all that shit for the boss.
Oh no, it's staying right in the middle, and if I fuck something
We
up,
mythic raid now, boys
it's
and
Daryl's
girls.
fault.
Yep, I'm blaming everything on Nerb.
But we don't even have like heal
I wouldn't
cooldowns
either.
set or anything like that.
Oh, it's coming. I'm gonna do all of it.
Not yet, brother. Not yet.
So you're telling me you don't remember Slug Boss? Fucking Northern Sky for that goddamn boss?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get to raid that boss.
It was
Back again.
garbage. It was fucking terrible to set up. If you had anything that gave you any other fucking hints with that boss, you had to fucking turn it off.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's giving you wrong markers.
I was there for one week. One night of 1 week.
I
I'm convinced
feel
that's
dumb.
That's the boss that took green team down.
No.
Which boss?
No, that's the boss that took red team down. I was there for that.
Alright, I'm at. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on. Oh, wait. Never. You just click the never button for loading. That's right, right? I haven't
Yes.
done this in a while myself. I see. Even I need to remind. I haven't done this in a while too. Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
Guys, are y'all ready to fucking mythic raid?
No.
I mean, last night wasn't.
Not really. We've been.
No, I'm telling. This is real mythic raiding. The next two bosses. This is the real shit. This is the buckle up Buttercup. Gonna get blasted in the butthole. Mythic raiding.
This is the I've already tuned out boss.
No. Dial in. Also, I haven't watched the video yet, so Chris, we're gonna have story time because I haven't watched it yet.
We're gonna do some pulls, man. Really, it's very similar to like you'll see. It's very similar to the. It's very
I
similar.
imagine it's a lot like heroic. It's just a lot more movement
there's-
centric.
Yeah.
It's a carbon copy just introduced with polarities, and there's like little nuances that
Oh,
go
alright.
with it.
Yeah. All right.
Like nothing major.
Yeah, split the raid.
Changes about the fight. No, give me a minute.
Play with our weeders.
Nope.
I feel like Reverb was more
Reverb was fine.
different.
It was a lot of damage going out, but once we got it down.
No, that means it's halfway done.
I would say that reverb is going to be more different than the heroic fight of it, and this is going to be the heroic fight of, or you know what I'm trying to say. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
The mechanics of reverb were more different than this will be.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Brain retarded. Brain don't work good.
God damn it, Kyle.
I'm sorry. I'm acoustic. Brain don't work no good.
Oh my god!
Ever heard that? What all the kids say nowadays.
Well, I'm clearly not a kid, so
Neither am I, brother.
I'm not a kid either, and I know.
well, you're closer to kid age than I am.
Sure thing, son. Sure thing. We do have Fell Buddy tonight, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Should I ask Mom
Wait, what?
if you act like one? If I act like one, what? A kid? Oh, well, the answer to that's yes.
Not like that, just tonight. He got some good news at work, and his
okay.
wife surprised him with some celebration or some shit.
Oh, he got a new set of
That's
knee pads.
nice.
Oh, he's getting a three-way.
Shut up.
Wait, that's not like a normal thing wives do?
Oh shit, we got a big group.
No, it's not.
This sucker over here.
Where?
I'm not saying it has to be another woman. It could be another dude, too.
It doesn't matter. The answer's still no.
I don't know. Have you really asked? Oh.
Hey, you want to have a three-way?
Trying to get these weed wars in.
Where in God's fuck?
Nerb said it doesn't matter if it's a dude or not.
Poop dig.
Just you and I, not with him.
Where is that?
He's trying to organize one of our own
No,
meetings
he's
up
just
ahead.
saying that He said, what? 3 ways aren't things normal wives do? And I said, no. He's like, I don't know. Have you asked?
Ginger with the hard ER.
Boosting D.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't go for having another guy.
I mean, preferably no.
And I wouldn't go for having another girl. So there you go.
Reported.
There you go. It's official. The answer is no.
I mean, if you would go for another guy, then
Oh, I gotta go get my guaranteed.
it would depend on the person.
It didn't work. I tried to go do it and it didn't work.
It wouldn't let me report it.
I got two.
Unavailable.
If you clicked it before, like, you got the buff, you
I
won.
didn't. I clicked it after. Is it only once a week?
Yes.
Oh, well then I got it already.
I don't have the 12% bonus.
That's alright. I'm sure a few.
Rip.
There might be a few folks that don't. I think most do. That's good.
Theater 6.
Fish in here yet?
Yes, he's in. Well, I don't know if he's
Discord.
in chat. Yeah.
Let's see. So this is receive another counterfeit dealer's chip, and the one-armed bandit now has a chance to drop counterfeit dealer's chips when defeated.
Just set those. Yeah, I need you to set those up.
Actually, I'm fucking need to redistribute this responsibility here.
So 16 is another damage buff.
Good news. Buckle up,
What's
buckle
that?
up.
There you go.
19 is another damage buff.
You might want to take a look at the group
There we
comp
go.
and you'll make some, I think, some guesses as to where this is going.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's
we're
go
doing
ahead and, do that for me,
Lockenstock.
so you'll really get the picture.
Alright, onward. Follow me. Won't
Make
get
sure we
hit.
stop for other trash
Fuck that.
piles.
Yeah, I don't trust.
I'm not stopping for you every time, Nibs.
This way.
Calling me trash.
I'm glad you got the joke.
I just
You
went
just
up, hold on.
death running to him, or
No.
Wrath is broken.
too easy, I guess.
You're expecting me to run?
No, you can roll. You're a panda.
No, I'm getting a ride.
Almost got hit.
Remember to play in the street.
Oh, wait, Chris, are you gonna be expecting Missy?
Yes.
Did Missy get a battle res tracker?
There's no way. I was across the street. There's no.
I have a clever way that she could track it. If you have convincingly realistic jumper cables on your bars, it works. It'll show you just like.
Missy, do you want a deal?
No, I got it. I'm gonna show her how to do it on. There's a big green guy pulling.
Get people some rep. I know some people.
It's itchy.
And a chance at a BOE, right?
BOEs aren't real.
I want the red.
I want to know why my MS is so high. What?
God damn, cat. Popping off on the meters.
Super Saiyan 4.
Getting to their knee.
Did that put me where I needed to be for Rook?
What's Super Saiyan 4? Oh, that's not Super Saiyan 4. That's Super Saiyan God mode. Actually, it's just God mode. Pink hair is God mode. Blue hair is Super Saiyan God mode. Because that's how people differentiate it. That's not actually Super Saiyan 4. It's just an elevated level of normal.
Hell, you live an interesting life. And I love it.
I need 300 more, unfortunately.
I don't remember.
I think the mini bosses only gave 100, so
They did.
what's up?
I was hoping it'd be enough.
You need
That's fine.
You need rep the Sorbu LFR.
Yeah, I probably will just to catch up.
Reps RP content.
Pure RP content.
So do y'all want to hear a story about how I got a tit pic?
Can I get a hoe?
Wrong number. Do you have a choice?
No.
Yes, the mute button exists.
Well, honestly, I should have started the story sooner because we're at the ball, so yeah. The choice is
It's a fantastic story. Can you please tank?
I just get inspired in the sludge pits.
Just in this green goo area.
This picture you sent me, Chris, which way is... Oh, never mind, I see the boss symbol, my bad.
Thing. Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm fucking blind.
Nah, you're good. Man.
So I have not really prepped well because I'm a bad tank and I was busy with. I went to the office and I did like real work shit. It was busy, but Mrgl, the big thing like from the like heroic tanking at least is you get hit with a big bomb party pack. You take it out of the group. As a DH, you have the best kit to just get the fuck out. When you take stats from the boss, you are slowed, but obviously you have leaps and all that, so that's like how you get out. You don't want to get too far where you can't be healed. You just want to be away from the majority of players. You don't need to like be in Timbuktu. If you can and be safe, that's fine, but don't feel like you have to be. You'll notice like there's times where we've had the boss here, but I just go there. Like that's you in heroic. That was plenty. We'll find out if that's enough.
That's it. Ready to drop cauldrons, or you guys want to get a reset in?
Oh wait, I'm putting it in.
Before we fuck that up.
If I put a guild bank down, I'll probably reset it. If we don't,
I mean,
I want to give
somebody else
people.
can put one down. It's
Yeah.
like,
That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that won't go away. No, I guess we're fine. All right. I wanted to because people. I assume we're gonna do Vantuses, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, Chris, you got everyone prepared with gateway control shards.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
How prepared?
That was.
You don't fucking have one?
Good call.
Are you?
I mean, I follow you, but it was smart to think that not everyone does.
I want you to DPS. I think.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the interact key, but just for gateways.
It's your new best friend this fight, I assume.
Yeah. I don't even have an interact.
But now you don't need it. Now you just need this one toy and button.
Now you just need that toy and you have to bind it to something.
What is this 3-star flask?
Put it on Discord so you can power up.
Chris is ready for us to wait. Like, you guys came prepared.
Yeah. Mrgl, will you move that? I want the gate a little bit farther back, so it needs to be like almost on the conveyor and like on the same line it's on. It just needs to be, yeah, almost where whoever's jumping right there. I don't know, I tell you, right where the cauldron is where it needs to be, because like it needs to be in the corner of that square.
Or you can do what I do and just bind my interact key to, yeah, my interact key is bound to my G5 macro button on my keyboard, which I believe is bound to F7.
Something about?
What's that?
He said he didn't get a flask. I'll be more than happy to buy you some. Yeah.
There should be plenty of flasks.
Yeah, you took them all.
Am I missing it?
I took 2.
Yeah, somebody.
Everybody should be able to take 2.
Everybody should take 2, but looks like somebody took extra.
Oh, yeah,
What
I
kind
don't
of
see it.
what do you use, bud? What kind of flask?
I got the
Chaos.
Alchemic Chaos.
I'll get you some.
Thank you.
Food down.
Let's get buffed up and stuff. All right, so here is the thing with this fight. So this fight, I haven't got to play with the weak ore yet, so hopefully the weak ore is going to solve a lot of things for us. Okay.
Oh, we can't have weak ore solving things for us.
The main difference between this fight and the
Mine's technically to
fight
N key,
before
but I then macroed it to
are
key
just
on my
there's like a
mouse.
polarity mechanic that's going to be introduced. It's very
Don't need no
similar to, like, I don't know
sticking
if you guys played
yeah,
Dragon
to
Age or,
click.
like,
Yeah,
Mythic
I know.
Mythic.
So that's actually funny you
The
say that,
polarity,
Matt.
you're gonna put a nasty dot on them and send them
We
across the room.
were using portals for
Uh,
something. I don't remember which fight it was. I think it was an Aberrus.
where
And we were using portals, and they're like, everybody has to have a gateway control shard, and I was like, I have an interact key, and they're like, that's great, but you better have a gateway control shard, and I was like, you literally don't need one with the interact key, like, you just go over, and you just click the button.
people of the corresponding
I get it, you have to have it. I was like, I do have it, like, I've had it since it came out, but I don't need it because their interact key exists.
you'll just say
I'm like, don't rely on that. I'm like, it's literally the same thing.
and then soak again.
It's actually
The most
better.
important thing for this is going to be our ranged baiting the drills at their correct spots. They're almost always along the outside conveyor belt, and then like a L shape, like right where Missy is right now. You'll be baiting right there when they're getting ready to come out.
It wasn't Sark.
You're ineligible to get them.
It was.
Bait. You can only get them once every 90 seconds or something like that. So
I think it was
you can only get 'em once
the
every so often or whatever. So you'll bait near the conveyor.
elemental
get 'em to
fight.
Step out and just keep those out of the group. It is going to be red. Like if you're looking at the boss, red is going to stay on the right side of the boss. Blue will be on the left side of the boss. Correct, just like that. And there are some very specific spots that
Yeah.
he needs to be tanked.
I'm almost positive it wasn't Sark, but I can't think of any other fight that we would use it. We would use it for assault, just to get from one side to the other quicker, but that wasn't like a requirement.
What I was about to say or whatever, just on the
It might not have been. It might not have been Aberrus. It might have been a Mrgl.
Northern Sky Ray Planners.
I don't remember. All I know is I got in a big fight with the raid leader about it, and he's like, "If you don't have one, I'm kicking you out of the team." And I'm like, "It's literally useless. It's like it's literally just 100 gold waste of money." It's like you should require people to set up their interact key, like you require people to use this weak aura pack instead of buying this stupid gateway control shard.
This is I'm gonna put this in the important chat.
Yeah, the fight was really irrelevant. Just I know that him and I got into it, and you better have it. And I was like, I've had it this whole time. That's not my point.
I love these diagram things. Perfect.
You got it.
And it shows you, yeah, if you look in important, it's there. It shows you where you want to bait the drills, like on phase 1. It's gonna be just to the outside. Both of the
Oh, you're talking about that.
conveyors are going.
I'll show Madden that later.
You don't have to pay attention to the pops, like the
What is this?
weak ore should solve that. I'm anxious to see a couple of pulls and see like what it actually looks like or whatever. So let's we're gonna I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking and watching videos and stuff. I want to get some pulls. So what we'll do is we're gonna pull this like normal. We're gonna keep the boss in the correct spots, at least for like, okay, we're gonna get this part down first. What I want to do is get through the first. I want to see the first bomb pops and get people used to baiting the first set of.
So do we have to stay on one side of the conveyor? Is that what this is?
Are healers first bomb poppers?
No. The weak ore should solve it for you. Does everybody have the weak ore that I posted in?
Begrudgingly, yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It is the way, though. I understand.
No, I know. I'm mostly joking.
I know. It sucks. Yeah. Whatever.
Hopefully this is what they're gonna fix with you know, taking away all of our abilities.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck it, but
They're gonna take it away, and the fights are still gonna be stupid, and we're gonna need them.
Yes, they are.
So if you are selected for a bomb popper, does everybody have their frames somewhere where you can see them? Like you're gonna need to have unit frames. I know some DPS like don't even look at the shit. You know, they don't see them or whatever. You're gonna need to be able to see your frames because, or somebody can see them. Kyle or Nero can see them. Call them out, or I can see them.
Yep, I can see him. Chris, one request. I read or I got a general idea of where to be standing. I'm sure it'll just take muscle memory. If I am in the wrong spot, can you call out a marker to be closer? Like if I'm like, you should be over there, because I'll recognize the markers.
Yeah, I'll do my best. We
If you
can
can,
prog this shit together for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited to do it with you guys. It's gonna be good. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So let's get a ready check. Remember, if you get red, I'm excited to see how the weak ores look. If you get red, you're gonna be on the right side of the boss. If you get blue, you will be left. Yeah, let's get a pull.
Our right or his right?
No, so well, actually, I was about to say that. Look, going forward, we didn't get a feast, did we?
I did.
Yeah, we did.
One down.
Fuck, dude. God damn it. I completely missed it.
I painted it too.
What do you do to do?
One second.
Ping them in the butt.
Thank you, Abby.
Right. Stage right, stage left. When you're looking at the boss.
I pinged one is red.
One is blue. Beautiful.
No, one is red.
Sorry. After this pull, John, can you, if I give you some shit, will you make me a party thingy?
Guys are killing me.
Alright, I'm good, sorry.
Where do Evans group go?
Everyone needs to stop.
No nibs.
We're not doing odds and evens nibs. You're not paying attention.
Way to listen.
You have to pay attention to what you get assigned.
Yeah,
if you have a blue circle, you're going to the left. If you have a red circle, you're going to the right.
Correct.
And this is always going to be left and right, like the way we're looking now.
Colorblind.
Blue-red colorblind? That can't.
I'm glad that they went with blue.
That's not a fucking thing.
That's not a thing. Not a.
Nerv, are we gonna have to worry about polarity as tanks?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So we'll have to. That'll determine which side we're on, but we're on either side of him and keep him in where he's at. Now.
I mean, I figured. I see the diagram. He's being tanked in the middle, so like I can take that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. So
Polarity
There
blind.
we go. Let's get. Let's get a pull.
I can't tell plus from minus.
Stitch wasn't ready, so just one more to make sure everyone's here.
Can't believe we haven't got to pull in, and Ibs is like, "What's up?"
Kyle, it's his bis.
There's a lot of this on this boss.
Oh, God damn it. It's gonna be a long night.
That's a great. Yes, he is.
No, I'm not in tanks, but
He might be in tanks, but he does have the right talents on.
I joke. I kid.
I actually just pulled them from the Warcraft boss tank, so fuck off.
Polarization generator.
I'm sure your mom would like that.
Negative polarization.
See the pop order here? So Zol's gonna be popping the first one.
I did it.
Lord
No back
Jesus.
into him.
All good. We'll wipe and go again.
That was 4 healers. Is not.
So red, I assume, is the orange circles, and blue, I assume, is the blue circles.
Correct. Yeah, it matches color as well.
That's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
I wish it assigned it sooner though, because I was kind of saying like, are you gonna assign it? And it feels like it takes a while for it to.
I mean,
There's a number every year play of our.
we can't regress if we haven't made it anywhere.
Sarah, just look at my details name. Just look at my details name.
Yeah, that was my fault, Yoda. I was on the.
That's
fucking
definitely a
button.
webtoon name.
I didn't look at the actual positive and negative. I was just doing blue and fucking red. So when it said
Logan, let's make it
positive
happen.
and I was like, what the fuck?
I saw that too. I was like,
Yeah, I was confused because I didn't look over at the little fucking thing.
Oh no, we don't have a maid.
It says angry regression.
Sorry.
just naturally regenerate health fast. Forehead.
Come in for you guys.
You really could grab ones from him quick. But not a big deal.
Angry Jinja? No, no angry Jinja. He's stripped down to his underwear with his hair up. That's how angry he is about the weather.
It's not a sad panda. Wait,
Actually, if he comes in,
I need to find you real quick.
No, you don't get to escape that easily from one pull.
No. We would need the range fatty as a thing.
Let's say you are not a panda.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So normal Madden? Yeah, pretty much.
Should we put these out for you?
Right?
Yeah, if you'll drop one for me, please. There you go.
Never mind. Go back to work.
You're allowed to do a panda part. That's good.
Yeah, I can
Alright.
fucking see it.
There it is. It's easier for me to learn how to call the fight without having to play it.
I gotcha.
That makes sense.
Best pull?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Five, four,
Maybe.
3,
Alright, get ready for
Go
30
low
switches
polarity
too
early.
early. Pay attention here.
polarization generated.
Positive left, negative right.
Negative polarization. Sonic PAB.
Take a spot for third.
Blasting.
Roll
Oh.
second.
I don't know where I'm going. How would I?
What?
Unstable shrapnel.
What is throwing me around?
You're touching people. You're on the wrong side.
Well, on the wrong side.
Oh, that's the taunt. Like when the bomb goes out.
I didn't hear you because
I didn't say it. Oh, that is. It's probably not going to be automatic, is it? Like our other thing.
beef you're touching next.
Well, okay. So, Missy, did you see how it said green? You were the third pop and you had to be on green marker. Because it was a blue. The bombs are colored. That was a blue marker or a blue bomb.
So the weak aura says new and what color you're going to get.
I get it. Wait, maybe
Does
I
that make sense? If the wrong color, if the wrong polarity pops the wrong polarity bomb.
That's probably why we took so much damage the first time. It's like that's what happened instantly. Mrgl, download the weak aura I just sent you. That's another thing you'll just want to have. It's a co-tank. It gives you some valuable information for co-tanking in the raid. But I can call it. I'm used to the other weak aura package where it's a little bit more like in your face about it.
Just make it bigger. Just change the scale.
Turbo pull these, ready, check and pull.
Ooh, it looks
The
so.
weak aura. Nope. Go ahead.
Sorry. I just wanted to confirm if the there's like a red arrow on the picture in the pictures I'm looking at for the boss. Is that who the tank should be that should have the boss at that time, or is that just an indicator?
I think it's just an indicator.
Okay. Because I feel like the boss who has the boss
Well,
at
it's
which time
which way
might
you want the
end
boss
up
facing.
mattering.
They're all consistently facing.
Yeah, they're all facing positive.
It's which way you want the boss facing, I guess.
Oh yeah, because if you go to number 7, it changes the angle, but it's still.
So Mrgl, do you have that open? Do you have another screen?
Yeah.
First off.
Yeah.
All right. So whoever is on blue side will need to take aggro, whether they naturally get it or you need to taunt for it. But you should be starting with it.
Did you look at number 8?
Not yet. Yeah, there you go. Yep. I see him moving around. All right, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute, that's probably positioning. This seems like the kind of fight where that matters. All right, sorry, I just wanted to confirm that.
Yep, no, it's good. Repeat pools.
Grab send the raid check.
We get blessing of the bronze for
Sorry.
Johnny. Perfect.
Look 'em up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer. Polarization generator.
Go to your sides.
I'm starting with it.
You should not be standing next to a bomb unless you are a popper. You need to look at you're the 4th popper, Missy, and you're going to be on condom way down there. Make sure that you know where you need to go as far as bomb pops. Drills now, bait drills. Okay, you gotta, okay. Good.
Activate invention. Unstable shrapnel.
Okay, we'll go again. So, alright, so things that need to happen is as soon as you get your side, range need to get right next to the conveyor belt so that you can
Wire transfer.
get over to the side or whatever.
So I was blue, but I got the green marker. So people are gonna have, yeah. I'm just saying, like, people are gonna have to stay away from the bombs.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was saying, if you're not a bomb popper, you need to be away from that area so that you essentially need to be stacked, like right on your tank. Unless you're ranged. If you're ranged, you are behind the tank out onto the conveyor belt. Well, you can be right on the corner of, yeah, exactly, just like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. Let's get our ready check and go again. And you have to pop, whoever's first is going to have to pop pretty quick. So, like, this is just going to take some getting used to, like, seeing how the weak aura works. The weak aura works really good. The big pop-up on the top of Missy's screen tells her what number she is and where her marker is, so...
And the list on the right is, it tells you, like, who's ahead of you.
Yeah.
And once somebody pops it, it takes them off the list.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not getting that list, but maybe it's because I'm a tank.
You probably don't get it.
I'm getting the list.
Is there a don't pop yet timer? I don't know if I see that on Missy's.
I don't know if there's one in this week, or let me look.
Okay.
There's like it says like wait.
Okay.
Like one,
just at the
but
top.
it's not like, yeah, it just says wait. I don't know.
Okay, perfect. That's what I need. All right, I'll look better this time. Here we go. Ready to check?
Second,
timer.
I'm double checking my Northern Sky.
I don't see where it says wait.
Updated.
That's the old week order.
Oh yeah, do you have the old one still going? If you have the old one, you need to unload. You need to not load that.
Which, when you say the old one, what are you saying?
Well, just any.
I know. I was just saying. Yeah, I have that disabled already.
Any weak order package that you had helping with the raid before can interfere with like marking and stuff, so you just want to be careful and have it disabled.
Okay, yeah, that is the right one.
That one disabled.
Okay, good. I'm fine. Everyone's ready. Okay.
It's the foot blaster, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see anywhere where it said wait in the weak aura.
4, 3.
There we go.
2. Wire transfer.
Good.
Polarization generator.
Babe, I can't look right now.
Okay, Angie. It's that Mythic. Oh well, close enough. Call him whatever you like. Just don't call him late for dinner. Portland Pickles on a starting lineup.
Oh, and is her son playing?
This is AJ Mythic instead of Minting. And he's doing Disney hitter.
Okay, I get it.
Yep. And pop yours.
Activate invention.
Portland Pickles versus
One mom.
You need a little bit. Here.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's a pickle league.
These go out faster now.
Yeah.
Over here.
So that bar is the wait timer.
Oh, I see the bar.
If you're a popper, you don't have to worry about it. If you're a popper, it tells you there's a
Over here, Mrgl.
Make sure you're baiting drills.
Polarized catastrophe.
Dodging these. The safe spots are going to be the same every single time.
Got it again? Weird.
Why that?
Oh, no.
Okay, okay. I was looking at.
I want to get that first.
Let's get it.
Yep. Frogging, we're frogging. Let's go. Dash so we can get it going again. Helping.
Okay, so the bar. Okay, I see the bar. That's the wait timer.
The bar. I see it too. I just don't like where it is. It's off to the left.
Yeah,
over
it's
top of my
in another
screen.
weak aura for me, and it's really irritating.
I lined up number 2, but have to get used to looking at it.
Alrighty.
We got our repair bot.
So if you're ranged, you can stand on this little red bar.
Thank you.
To bait so you only need to move like one step to bait the drills onto the conveyor.
Correct. And then you don't have to move again. Once you step on the conveyor, they will drop in place.
And then you just step after 3 drop. That's it. You just step right off, and then you can get right back to where you need to be.
Don't be stacked on each other. Is that what you're saying, Kyle?
No, I said don't be stacked exactly where I was that last time because that fucking beam came out fucking quick.
You said we can stand on this red bar right here and drop the drills?
Yeah.
No, so you can stand like right here, and then if you get drills, you just take one step back, and then you ride the conveyor, and it'll just drop them 1, 2, 3, and then you can just get off the conveyor and go back to your spot.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You're gonna need to know the timing on that, because if your bomb poppers are moving around, like they have to go to the opposite side. So just make sure that you're like in the dead middle.
Also, like very carefully, like the first 2 drills that come out, you like as soon as that first one comes out, you don't have to move immediately. You can bait that second one like in the same spot essentially, like be moving a little bit, but like you can almost stack the first 2 on top of each other and then just move the third one away.
Whatever Kyle said.
When we're split
no,
sides,
it's fine.
A lot of the DPS are like,
Thank you.
Kind of up here. Is there a reason for us grouping in the center there, or is that just to make it easier to get bombs?
4.
I was trying to get them away from the bombs, I believe.
1.
Okay, cool.
No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna cover myself to you in a little while. No, it's fine.
Get to your spot.
What the hell?
Look how look.
Debating. Get yours, Missy.
All right, I'm gonna have to move that list. I don't like where it is. It needs to be like over here.
Trying to find it.
Should tell you the marker.
I'm blue, but it pulled me over to green for some reason.
You're green.
Yeah, the color doesn't matter. You're going to be jumping back and forth.
That's the trick. You have to.
Well, the color. No, I think what he's saying is like he's supposed to go to the red side, and that's right.
Yeah, so that doesn't matter. It's this. The circles can't touch. Like where you are doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good point. So just so everybody is clear, the bombs can spawn. They're polarized. The bombs themselves are polarized, and they can spawn on either side. So right there, Missy had to run over to Star to pop, even though she was on negative side. So like, as soon as you get marked for a bomb, it'll tell you what marker you're going to, and everybody else just has to be out of your way so you can make your way over there.
You could have to go to an opposite polarity to pop a bomb. The markers are always correct. You just have to be careful of touching other people.
The polarities only matter with the people with circles.
I do have a question though, because I went over there to pop that, and then I got screwed up. Should I still go to the conveyor belt and make people watch
Everyone
me?
just
Or do I
cheats
need to try
like
to get back
that.
That's not cheating. That's that long enough, sweetheart.
I would just. He's gonna have to just know.
It's cheating. I have a littler.
Walk back to your side, because then you're gonna have to be moving pretty soon. Like right after that, you're moving, and you need back. You can't be moving.
No, that is basically cheating to me.
With the wrong color.
1, 2, 3, 4. ID clear up.
I don't know if I can handle a whole boss without touching everybody.
That's because
Yeah, but like.
I wasn't ready.
That's the whole point of the thing.
Hold on a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, dude.
ID clear
I'm
up.
looking at the picture. I don't think we're looking at it right.
That's cheating.
So, all right. So when we start, see where he's standing. Oh, was this made by who made this? That's my first question. Where'd it come from? The pictures.
Raid planner. It was.
Yeah.
It was linked in the. It was linked in the where I downloaded the week from.
What do you think?
So, what I was unsure, but you know, it probably is right, and I'm overthinking it. The platform here that I just pinged corresponds with the far right platform where he starts on the picture. See?
Yeah. So where I'm jumping, that's where he starts. Where I'm jumping, because if you look at like the wires.
Yeah, but the reason I think that technically, whoever made this, they just set it up backwards, is because the electricity does start here, right? Like, this is where the electricity is.
Yeah,
going
I think
off.
the graphic of the room doesn't matter.
The graphic is a little fucky. I was looking at tanks. I'm sorry. I'm overanalyzing. We're good. I'm done. I'm overanalyzing pictures.
Yeah, just
And-
keep going. Don't call me out like that. Come on. Only
It's my autism score is rising.
only everyone on
Sorry.
the polarity.
3,
There you
2,
go.
1.
Put it into your houses.
Polarization generator.
Good.
Mega polarization. Sonic PAD.
Look at your mark. If you're a bomb popper, if you are a range baiting.
I'm going out.
Pop. Good. Last. Good. Pop it. Go ahead, pop it.
Someone took my back. Nope.
All good. That's okay. You got a new bomb. Let's see this. Get to your spot. You gonna move the boss? Pop.
I think you want to be a little bit more there.
Right now, red is surrounding the boss. Can't really look at it.
Yeah, the boss. Okay. The boss has to be in the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went a little too far that way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was first.
Do these markers correspond to where the bombs are?
Yep.
Yes.
Roughly.
Ish.
I'm not perfect. I just figured I'd make it easier for myself.
And then Mrgl, if you're negative, you'll want to stand like here if you have it. Which I think there's a good chance whoever has aggro, it might be assigning as blue. I think there's a good chance that that's what it's doing, so it's been happening every time. But yeah, if you are negative, you be on this like divot, and then I'll be over here.
Yeah, I think that's what I was understanding from it too.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So I'm gonna take him after the beams right here because that's where.
That's where the best. You want to get in position to move.
Oh well, my bad.
Polarization.
Might as well do it.
No, I got him. Reset.
Mega polarization. Sonic PAD.
Sorry, I thought we were resetting. I grabbed him to reset.
I don't even know how I pulled him, but.
Alright, I'm going bio. Right back.
Screw out.
Alright, so yeah, that second
The
it's
bomb
like
spawn on these riveted platforms.
so. It is.
So basically,
all
the rule comes down to do not stand on the colored markers unless you're a popper.
Exact.
Right.
Yes.
And now that I've moved them to the exact spots where the bombs are, don't be there.
Yeah, and then the really
Bombs don't
nice.
spawn in an exact
Huge
spot. Or at
move.
least they didn't in heroic.
Yeah,
They
they-
did a little bit.
They're pretty precise.
Okay.
They did it
We'll see.
heroic as well.
They're not centered. They aren't centered, but they have precise small locations.
Oh, gotcha. Maybe
Like
that's-
they're always
It's
if
like
you
all
look,
centered shit, but yeah.
the platforms quote unquote raise on the graphic, and they go to these side ones here.
But what was I gonna say? Ray check.
Narrative repair.
Oh God, thank you. I'll drop a juice.
No, I'll.
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh well.
Let's rebuff
Double.
these. Mastery and movement.
Stitcher repair.
Duck touch and wiener.
No, he was busy doing that.
There's no ads on this one, so you ain't gotta worry about anybody touching their fucking wiener.
Oh, yes, you do.
Dude, my favorite part was fucking. I'm half melee. I can say that.
All my best friends are melee.
I got a melee friend. Alright. he gave me a pass on it. Yeah.
I hate to hear.
Ready, Sam?
My God. Never mind.
Beef, you good? Yeah, this is definitely a plan like even CD kind of play too. Beef, did you say yes? I thought I think I talked over you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry. All right, thank you, Mrgl. Appreciate it.
All right, here we go, guys.
5,
Range need to get to your spot to bait pretty quick.
2,
Poppers, go ahead and
1.
move to your spot. If you're not a popper, don't be near a bomb.
Polarization
Move.
generated.
Right. You taunt.
Negative polarization.
Pop spot.
With blasters.
Bombs are out. First pop, good.
A little too far.
Good. Excellent. Here we go. Third.
On it.
Pop.
Take that out.
Third pop.
Oh, I didn't move far enough. Sorry, guys.
All good.
My parse.
Okay, we're moving.
Yeah, I'm moving. You go ahead and taunt him.
Whatever
Just to get
color
him
beat.
position.
Okay, if you die and you're supposed to be a bomb popper, it doesn't. The weak word does not account for people dying. So I couldn't. I don't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there is. Okay. Good. All right, we can go again. I did not know where he's a negative. I got you.
So it said third, but then when Beef died, it switched me to second.
Cozy polarization with blaster.
Yeah, it screams at me. Swap.
So, but also, just so people know, what, buddy?
But Dad.
Y'all can just pick a movie. I can't come help you though. If for that movement phase, I think both of the conveyors are still going the correct direction. You can have the blues go on the outside conveyor, like on the left-hand side right there, and go all the way down, and the reds be on the middle and move all the way down. If that makes sense. Like on the movement. I don't know if there still screws up whenever that happens or whatever. Those
They're going
lines,
away as the movement phase kicks off.
Okay. Those lines will clap you, and they spawn in the same spot every single time. So just get used to what is going to be safe. I'll try to keep a good.
Yeah, don't try to greed like finishing a cast or anything. They come out fucking quick.
Yeah, it all happens fast, man. You guys are doing good. All right, here we go. Ready, check, and pull here. Yeah, that's true too. Yep. Try not to block. Yeah, try not to block. Like, you talking about moving back and forth, Missy? Like whenever the bomb poppers.
there's like other like sides blocking the main side's path.
Somebody
Like,
got
just flew over here when it was supposed to be right.
It does change. I'm pretty sure, like random.
Or the bomb poppers are gonna have to go on opposite sides on both ways.
Yeah.
But there was a red person. I don't know. Maybe they were a bomb popper. I don't know. There was a red person. There were people on weird sides there at the very start. I don't know about.
And DABS, we're gonna aim to move the boss roughly where I just pinged on Eris.
Yeah, after they pop the bomb, if they gotta go the other side, just go back to your side when you're done popping.
Yeah, pop and go back to your other side. That's correct. For the movement phase or whatever.
Wire transfer.
Oh, I'm gone. Someone.
Oh,
A little too close.
Go ahead.
Someone got too close.
No, it was a fucking flame shot, bro. Wasn't it too close?
Taunt.
Activate invention.
Getting ready. Right after this, we're moving. So. Good. Go. Start moving.
I'm taunting just to get him into position. You're on the other side.
With blaster.
Here we go. Got new bombs.
You can taunt.
Good, Johnny. Now beat. Good. David.
Activating Venture Sonic PAD.
Okay. Watch your beams.
Connor,
These
you can go.
rockets.
Polarization generated. Mega polarization blaster.
You need to get on the other side. If you're gonna get swapped, you need to move.
It shot me into a drill and stunned me to death.
It happens. Alright, got new pops coming out.
Sonic PAD.
I think we're on this way, right? Go on, go on.
Polarized
On the
capacitor
setup. I
blast.
need to be moving already.
All good.
That is
Okay.
trying to get.
This is frog. So some things that can help during this, like so, we can have people with immunities. Like I don't know if it's as bad this early, but like later, those rockets we can have Hunter's turtle and rocket catch.
Mm-hmm.
This you got plenty of room to dodge them.
Paladins, and then also Fatty can AMS and.
Nerb, we're not moving until like well after that next set of rockets and beams.
Yep, I see that now. Also, I think the way I'm reading this, like the same tank takes the bombs. Did you guys hear anything? Or I'm gonna need to do my own recon on this, obviously for tanking. But did did it seem like the one tank was taking all of the bombs over another, or not really?
It's hard for me to tell.
That's alright. It's all good. I'll figure it out.
Here we go.
So I'm just looking at the facings and
That
whatnot.
was much better on the movement. I think rather than like trying to decide who's going on which conveyor and shit for the move, I think blue just moves first and then red will just follow up after.
You just gonna have to deal with the polarity swaps.
I haven't seen it. It hasn't happened to Missy yet. Does it give you like an announcement that your polarity is switching?
Yeah, it goes over the top of you and it tells you what color you're changing to.
And then do you get like a gray?
You could see it on my frames too.
Okay.
Like I could see the people. It said swap or whatever on the frame.
It's still gonna be a clusterfuck. Yeah, it's still gonna be a clusterfuck.
Okay.
The big red beam, Chris. When we were over here, I still had a red beam when the boss was over there. It's because I was still staying negative, and everyone else had blue or whatever. But yeah, there's a big red beam that shows they're blue, depending on where you're getting swapped.
Gotcha. Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3. Wire transfer. Polarization generated.
Alright, go to your sides. Look at your marker.
Sonic PAD.
Don't be on a marker if you're not a popper, please. Move. Pop. Good. Okay. Good.
Activate invention.
Ready to move here?
Sonic PAD.
Go ahead and get the boss in the
Wire
correct spot.
transfer. For blaster.
Good job.
Be in the right spot. Oh, somebody's popping for Sarah. Sarah was negative. Give me.
They came out soon. I landed on me as I was moving. I didn't one block it.
Polarized capacitor blast.
That was like so. I don't know if an inordinate amount of people got the like where melee had red there. I don't know how it picks or whatever, but it seems like we need to get on. We can't stop it in the choke point right there. You need to get on when you move. It needs to be the full move there. Does that make sense? Like tanks, whenever we start to move, you just need to go ahead and move all the way to the spot, because if you get stuck, like you can't have both teams running through the bottleneck there in the middle.
This side,
Are you talking about like during the beams?
Just after the beams.
Right after the beams, we kind of stayed in the middle there for a minute. I don't know
He
if you
just
Caddy was
stands.
doing.
I moved him. He just stands there for a second.
He does just
right after you jumped. I don't know. Was that one of you guys jumped far and he came on over. I just didn't know if it was like he was standing there doing a cast or if we just were.
No, he's just an old man.
Mrgl had him and he's just slow. Yeah.
People can use the outside conveyor belts too. That's what I've been using. I had no issues. No, it's not.
As long as you watch for the mines and you go through the middle conveyor, right?
The mines are going away at that point.
Yeah, I mean, like,
No,
well, you know, he's talking about the little bitty mines. Yes, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm doing is running through the middle.
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Beef. Jesus.
All right, here we go, guys. On our tanks. Let's get a shroud up so we don't accidentally walk too close. Perfect.
We've had it.
That wasn't what happened.
3, 2,
No, I know that, but we have space build more than once in our file pool.
polarization generator.
Oop. Go to your spots.
Sonic BAB.
Oh, careful, careful. Whoa, polarity, polarity. Alright.
Mrgl, unfortunately, I don't think it matters. We can get
There now?
either side. Jump now.
Rock now?
Pump.
Activate invention.
We'll go again.
My bad.
Don't let it happen again, Mrgl. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wire
I don't
transfer.
think so.
It's like a student-teacher conference right there. Don't let this happen again.
Polarized catastrophal blast.
Bad bags.
I'm already tilted by the fucking holding your wiener guy.
Yeah. If it gets to be silly, like you don't want to be tanking, I'm happy to come on the monk too. I just can't. It would be harder for me to call.
No, I'm good. I'm not used to pushing certain buttons.
You're good, bud. I appreciate you helping me.
I missed something.
Sure. Yeah, we can kick a break. Do like a break 7, break 8.
One more pull, come on.
Roth is not up.
P and Roth's not up, so. No
All right, well, I guess we're taking a break early. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right. Cheers.
That's what it really is. Anyway, yeah. Like,
Harassment is unwanted.
Messages later, and it got deleted. And Miato, that's what I lean towards. They might have gotten banned on something. Like maybe they pissed someone off. See, that's what I don't know. Either they were a scammer and they got nuked by Bumble, or they pissed
If
someone off.
Shogun is still in
and it was
chat,
like revenge,
I
like-
showed the video to Madden. That is not what he was talking about, apparently. That is not the correct Goku.
It was me, nerd.
When I showed him the other Goku with pink hair and pink on his body, he told me that was not the right one either. So I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
Oh, hell no.
And no, Missy, there will not be any photographs because there's probably only 2, maybe 3 people in this raid that know what I look like, and I don't want everybody to know.
I want to
Get raided again.
show
Yeah,
me.
she's got a good point there. Be frogged.
I was gonna say this was Prague, but God, I was so excited for the weekend. So excited.
Dude, you can
just
still
walked
do
in
that.
the
Just
fuel
for
way.
reason.
Chill out.
On the damn ball.
Chill out.
Let's make Dad proud.
Alright, here we go, guys.
5,
I'm already disappointed.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I've been alive for 22 years
You ready
now.
to split? Range be in your spots.
Other side, Merle.
Oh, well, that was a good way to get me
Be
over
away
here.
from the bomb spots, guys. If you are not, you gotta be away from the bomb spots. Be away from it. Pop. Take a pop.
Sarah, let's go. Thanks, Missy.
Gotcha.
Raw. Go ahead.
Activate invention.
After these beams, you're moving.
That's unfortunate.
Move.
Wire
Good.
transfer.
That's fine.
Oh, he stops. First.
Yep.
Quick blaster.
Get off the markers. Get off the markers.
Get next to your marker. Get ready for screw up. Screws.
Oh, it's on back. Ripped it.
Activate invention. Sonic UAV.
Gotta wait for this main. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Watch the rockets.
And run out. I got him.
Swaps.
Swapping move.
Mega polarization.
Be careful, guys. New bomb. Be on the right.
We markers are fucked.
Huh?
Sonic UAV.
Mine said triangle over here. Triangle over here. Is there?
Well, their bomb is over there.
Where's triangle?
On the other side?
Yeah. But the bomb, were the bombs not fucking here and here?
No.
Yeah, that's who the bombs do in a row.
You gotta go all the way out
Third
there.
rotation.
They go all the way out there. So like, when like the weak card is gonna automatically try to assign people to have like movement. So it's gonna try to assign evokers, hunters, mages.
I got you. I thought for whatever reason.
We
they were still
we
on
did the
this
set that
side.
you're thinking of already.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know why I was thinking I had a repeat.
That's
there.
alright.
my fault.
We just got it's just getting used to it, kind of thing. Yep.
So
It's not alright. He popped my bomb.
Sorry.
Whenever we swap, you need to get directly to like get to the spot. I want you to be like we have people spread out, even like on pool. I know you're trying to get through your rotation, or whatever, but you got to get away from the bombs. It's very, very important though, because the poppers are having to go from side to side, and like they can't make their way to the correct spot if people are standing where the bombs spawn. You should never be. If you're not a healer, you should not be on a marker at all this time.
This is helpful for me. I don't know if it's helpful for you guys, but like the bombs are gonna spawn in the little rectangle that has the mark on it, right? So like the rectangle that's in the middle, that's your
It's always
free
safe,
space.
yep.
Like that's your free spaces, blue or red, to like move around in that area.
Good call. And you can touch
You
people
can
at
stack with
all
your own color. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the other. Stay stacked with your group as much as you can.
You won't see your polarization because you're good. Like, you'll only see people of the opposite.
Here we go.
And yeah, Mrgl, also when we pool, stay here until it's assigned. I'm staying like right there, and then when it assigns, I go to the correct side.
That's what I was doing. Well, actually, I went to the other side.
Oh, good. Cool.
Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire
The bomb's not static.
You're right. Yeah, shit. Whoever said that, taunt. We apologize.
Got beams. Be in a good spot. Beams now.
Activate invention. Sonic created.
It's okay. Just stay alive. Don't worry about hitting the block. We got
No, I'm gonna do what I want.
Go ahead and get to where you're going. Here we go. Here we go. Fatty first.
You have a good larger range. Like, you can hit across a beam, too. Just, you know, it is a decent hitbox.
Activate invention. Sonic created. Override Catastro Blast.
There's Mrgl.
Real dropped on me.
I'm leaping out. Okay.
Crew's coming now. So, is it the same on heroic? Can you let the last one go off, or is that not real like it was before? Do you actually need to pop the last one?
No, you have to pop it. You have to pop it.
On the last pull we did, one of them got hit by the beam and went off when I was supposed to get, and then it got like we I think everybody survived. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I don't. We can do for science right here if you want to.
No.
Also, like if you get the drill, like if you get targeted by the drill, like when we're over here on this first side, you can bank on not getting it on the second side until we come back over here. Like
you can only get
so you can play freely, like away from the conveyor.
Yep.
Put food down.
Yeah, that's a good call out. Thank you for that.
Heard food. Where is it? There it is.
Can't ping it.
It's a big table.
You need some sushi, cow?
Let's get your ass over here.
Y'all gotta spread out a little bit. It seems like y'all's knocking each other all over the place.
Well, especially during the swap, there needs to be like if you are swapping, you go directly to your spot.
Yeah, I mean we're not worried about damage right now. We're just trying to see the mechanics.
Yeah,
Trying to do the dance. Yep.
Like
I'll get a word in edgewise so that I can hear his answer. No, I said I'm fine. I say thank you.
Like you can see the beam coming from the boss.
Alright, here we go, guys.
I want to show you my beam in a second.
Also, a giant fucking airborne goes off.
Bet.
5, 4,
My favorite kind
3,
of airborne.
2, 1. Polarization generator.
Positions.
Oh, you're go get applesauce.
It was a little bit too low there.
9 mil.
It said now.
Wow, I'm sorry, I said Zol next.
No, the Weekora said now.
Oh, it did?
I was trying to wait.
Here. You may have a gummy bear bag and yogurt and applesauce.
Screws?
Position.
But you have to eat the applesauce first.
Where's Mrgl?
Activate invention. Sonic creating. Polarized Catastro Blast.
All the rich people in the world did?
Swap.
What's the end goal?
Closing polarization.
Oh, I have to pop one? Oh boy.
Oh, Lord!
That's gonna be fun. I'm popping. Or am I? No, not yet.
Nope.
It is.
Go, I'm sorry. I almost had a collision there.
Sonic creating.
Drill!
Activate invention.
That's going.
Ain't
no way.
Going to be fun.
Ain't no way.
Mythic! Let's go. Real shit.
Yeah, so the movement thing's not real.
The movement thing? What do you mean?
What movement thing?
Somebody said earlier that people with movement, like, are targeted, are prioritized for the far ones, and that's not true.
How you figure?
My movement ability is based on being able to target something.
You have a fucking sprint, right?
That's not movement.
That's not what he's saying.
That's big.
Best movement in the game.
That's not what he's saying, guys. It's fine. Like,
I think I get it. I'm saying hammer.
Dude, I can't help you. I'm missing Sissy.
Everyone
Well,
would
yeah,
care.
once we do this tier raid check, I'm gonna see there's a bunch of people lower than. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just
Jesus Christ, go tell her.
Knock nicely.
David, when you're good.
Dad repair, fatty repair.
That's the
I already
cost of
fucking
being
repaired.
decent
Shut up.
armor.
Fuck you.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Polarization generator.
Swap your sides. Look at your markers. Range, be ready to bait.
That is.
Oh my.
Why are there so many blues?
Wow.
Oh goody.
oh, don't chill out. It's fine.
Yeah, pretty sad for that one.
It is a lot of fun watching the ping pong.
I love that series, Red versus Blue.
I love that series. It's great.
But do you have mac and cheese with chicken strips on top? No, I had fries and dino nuggets.
We just had someone.
That is what those are about. Sorry.
What happened there? Did we just have people going to the wrong side? Is that
Yeah,
what
Everybody was blue on the wrong side and they just stood there.
So, I will admit that I am definitely a reason that got fucked up. I was stood here.
Yeah, dino
I was
nuggies.
blue, so I went
Fries and dino
and
nuggies.
there was someone who was red immediately to my left, so they sent me flying into the group of all the blues over
As
here.
soon as you get one ping pong, it just chain reacts into the rest.
It was
Look. So this is the
glorious.
thing. You need to instantly. This is right, but
Yeah.
You need to.
With
She
mead.
was trying to move over to where the bomb. She was popping on triangle, and there were somebody. There was a person there. That you just can't. There cannot be a person there. You need to be right in the middle of the square.
Pretty much like
Go again?
your first order of business, go to your right side. Second order of business, collapse in between the markers. Plenty of time to do it. Alright.
There is.
Get
We need to change to a fucking weak order where it says blue and red instead of positive negative.
Well, a part of it does say that. A part of it says polarization red. It's very small at the top of your
Here we go.
screen, which is like.
You
Positive
can
right,
enlarge it. You can play
negative
with
left.
those. So.
No. Positive left, negative right.
Must be one nice person that lets you have all that. Well,
Yes.
my wife gave me the dino nuggies. The mead came from me. So,
Yes, Sarah, red right, blue left, red right, red is the right way to be.
Red and
That's
right.
right.
RR, red right.
Let's go.
Oh, RR.
There you go.
That's
RR.
fucking color supremacist.
RR Martin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fucking pirates over here.
Polarization
Split.
generator.
It'll tell you which side you're going to up top.
Depolarization PAB.
Bannon! Come here! Why are you yelling?
I want him to get out from under the bed. I don't want him to be under there for the rest of the day and the whole night.
He's fine for now, okay?
she let me buy things to make mead. I mean, I guess that's sorta true.
Okay, pauses for wire transfer and mines.
Flavors.
I think
Majority
the
of our
boss.
I'd say it's pretty split, thank you.
Start.
No, he comes into the middle here, not on the conveyor belt, because conveyor belt.
Oh, I got him somehow.
Red, I guess.
You're swapping.
Mega polarization.
I'll have to point at the picture. There's different positions
bombs
you gotta
coming.
take.
Get to your markers.
Going.
Screws now. Bait screws outside.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic PA boom. Activate invention.
Breaking land for science.
Beams. Watch your beams. Do not be in the beam.
Best test bed yet.
So that was
That was my fault.
polarized Castro blast. So
I mean, it took me forever to get to my marker.
yeah, so if a bomb goes off on its own, we die.
Yeah. Okay.
That's on me. 100% on me.
All good. I
Really
think
did wrong,
it's
sorry.
always going to be that way, Kyle. Like, I think you could probably cheat that side. Like, it seems like it's picked
But
you
yeah.
for every time.
Yeah, the thing
no?
is I'm supposed to swap right there.
I don't know about you, dude. I like the accountability.
What about should we talk about how to swap? Like, if you were
For like, this might be a me specific problem right there, but it's just awkward going because I want to when I'm over here, right? Range is over here during that second phase. I go all the way like back here and then come to here, so that leaves the people who are swapping can just it's like a clockwise like type movement is what I was kind of trying to do there. You know, everybody's in a little perfect dance in my head. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, facing the boss, because you guys are on each side looking at the boss. Just move right.
you want okay? So I'm going the opposite direction that you told me
Okay,
to.
move left.
That's fine.
As long as everybody does it.
I don't know. You pick one, I'll do it. I'm just the problem that I was running into there is like I'm going way the fuck out over here, and then I have to backtrack all the way back here, and then make it to here. Like even with Cheetah, like that's a. I mean, I'm trying not to use the lock gate that early, so.
Because the you guys should be looking at each other. So if both of you go left, you'll be going in a circle. So just go left. When you get polarization swap, go left. Here we go.
Okay, so I need to explain. I want to explain something for Miyavi and anyone else melee that needs to know. So, because we just needed to learn each part of the dance. Once we get over here, and the boss is standing where Narab is right now, all of the positives, the blues, will be over here. They'll be standing not just in this quadrant, but they'll be way over here. All of the reds, melees, will be right here. Because the boss will be here. Essentially, don't treat this middle conveyor belt as the dividing line for positive, negative. Treat wherever he's standing, and then the long ways don't cross, like, that line. So when he's positioned here, where I'm standing, that's the dividing line.
Yeah, the confusion is like it's not the room that's divided up. It's just that we need to not be on the same side of the boss.
So here's the reason that the boss comes here instead of coming to the conveyor belt. If you have the raid plan thing up, right? The less you move the boss, the better. The only reason we keep him in the middle over there is because all the bombs are over there and there's no reason to move him. Once we get him over here, all the bombs are gonna be over on this side, right? But then the immediate next like part of the phase, it's the 2 bombs at Moon and X, and then the 2 over at Circle and Triangle. There's no reason to move the boss over here in the middle on the conveyor belt, because there's no way that we're gonna get the boss in between the 2 bombs. So it's easier to just keep him here.
Yes, Jackson's talking.
Instead of taking him to the conveyor belt, pulling him forward.
Yeah, all good. The thing you need to know is just where to stand.
Done.
Yep.
So we're saying that was made it really clear. So we're saying like the boss is the dividing point and not the middle of the conveyor.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And then and then when you guys are taking him between X and Moon, which way are you guys facing the boss? Are you facing him towards X or towards Moon, or either one?
Whichever way the tank over has it.
It's gonna be. We're gonna be standing with the rest of the group too. Whatever group.
But it will be towards X or Moon so that people don't get parried or whatever.
No, it won't. I don't think you have to worry.
The facing of the boss doesn't matter.
They don't really do parry mechanics the same. Like don't worry about that stuff. The parrying. I mean, I know what you mean, but I would not worry about that right now.
The way that Nair and I are standing right now, that's gonna be how the tanks are with the boss.
We can't stand here because we can't hit the wrong one.
No, makes total sense.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Is Tishbek?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading. and listening.
How dare you read?
5,
All the pretty pictures.
4, 3,
Don't flex on me.
2, 1. Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Mega polarization. Sonic boom. The blasters.
Got screws.
Be careful. I got tanks. Be careful. Sorry, I got him.
Activate
We
invention.
got lines. All good.
Wire
Only
transfer.
issue is I'm a little slow, but I should be okay.
Blasters.
Yep, right there's perfect.
Be on your bombs.
I'm gonna take him a little bit this way.
Alright, I tried to get that fucking screw out. That's okay.
Activate invention. Sonic BA boom.
Good. Watch your lines.
Fucking.
So the beams are always in the center of the platforms?
They're always essentially where the bombs
Mega
are.
polarization with blasters.
Yeah, so for the beams, try to stand on those middle points.
Oh, sorry. God damn it,
Sonic BA boom. Activate invention.
Butters. Watch the lines.
Polarized catastra blast.
So do we- I feel like we need to pop. We need to have popped the bombs fast enough to where we are popping before those lines go off, or we're fucked.
Those
here.
were way the fuck out in range. The first ones they wanted pub.
Yeah,
That's what made that one funky.
Well, that's what they're gonna be there every time. Like it's gonna be.
But I get that.
What if we have another lock gate? No, you don't get to swap every time. It's random.
Okay.
Yeah. What if we get another lock gate too? So like for our hunters to get it, like where are you usually running from, Kyle?
Don't plan that around me. I'll adjust and fix it. I promise you. Just
Okay.
let me like it. I just need a couple pulls to get used to fucking the movement
Also,
there.
let's move the
Shut
boss
'em off.
late. Like I know I was asking you guys to move it early there. Let's move the boss a little bit late after the lines and shit, so that people aren't trying to. I want you to essentially like save our range to where no one can die from the nobody can die from the lines because you are positioned to where if they're standing there hitting the boss like they're gonna do no matter what, they can't die to the beam. Does that make sense? Move the boss.
Sort of. I thought that's what we were kind of. I don't know. You mean like which phase of the like?
I want you to move the boss after he's already cast the on this first phase. After he's already cast where he stops. Remember we were talking about moving him and he stops twice to.
So when you're saying, are you saying when we were taking him here, where I just pinged, you don't want us to take him here? Okay.
Yeah, y'all were moving him. Yeah, like right there. Yeah.
Don't move him there.
I mean.
I thought that was fine, but I don't think that's really
what you to do.
Well, I mean, I think it's fine. What I'm saying is like, don't try to move from there to the next spot until both of the casts went off to where he's going to move all the way. Does that make sense?
Oh, like let his yes. Oh, his like okay.
The things that are stopping him from moving, I want you to let those.
Wait for all that to finish and then move him. Okay,
Yeah, I'll say
try
move.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean now. Yeah, we could try that.
All right, here we go.
You guys know what they call an Xbox 360?
5,
Because they're round.
4,
Because when you
3,
see it, turn 360 degrees, walk away.
1. Wire transfer.
Sure.
Polarization generator.
Position.
What's all you acoustics?
Multi-polarization. Sonic BA boom.
Be on your marker. Base screw ups now. Screw ups now.
Come on.
Alright, here we go, guys. We got beams. Do not get beamed here. Do not die to a beam, no matter what.
Sonic BA boom.
Well, we could have moved him there, but just not. But that's okay.
Okay, no. Listen.
Now wait, don't move now. He wants to wait. Wait.
No. Yeah, right here. This is good.
And now move.
Now move all the way.
But see, we have the electricity coming out there. That's the problem. That's what we kind of have to.
Everybody else can pre-move.
Yeah, but why can't we move? That's what I.
No, you can't. You can't. Here we go. Bomb poppers.
That's somebody popped mine already.
I think what he's saying is he doesn't want the boss to move right before the beams, but after the beams go off, then we can move.
Right. That's what we were doing originally. So yeah, we'll just.
That's not what we were doing.
Yeah, in my head, I just don't want. I want to make it to where, like, if people are going to be doing the most natural thing, they're going to be as safe as possible. So, like, if you have the boss in a spot to where they can't get beamed, like, if we're not like, if we are, does that make sense?
Yeah, what I would worry about leaving him there during that as he finishes his cast is we have electricity here, and people are going to stand and get hit by the electricity.
They won't because they should already be moving.
It's a two-part move, right? So you're moving from. Because he's stuttering anyway, right? Like, he's moving a little bit.
Move like there for like before the beams.
Right.
No.
Right, and then he's going to, as soon as those beams go off, he's going to start channeling the electricity, right? Or you have like a second there, right?
Yeah, you have like a second, and then it starts the electricity.
And then he starts channeling the electricity, and he doesn't move again until the electricity field is active, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you trying to say, Chris? I'm a little confused.
No, yeah, you guys are doing just fine. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. The thing that we need to clean up right now is, as soon as you get a polarity, you need to move to your right spot, and then don't die to beams. That's what I want right now.
Oh my fucking god! Shit, dude. My fucking keyboard is like
positions.
I can't move. Like, where the fuck is just like I'm running.
Jump.
Okay, got it.
I bet.
Sorry, I was trying to salvage it.
Could be
Not sure.
two mouse buttons pushed down.
I mean, that's how he do
Go die.
movement, but that was weird. It's like it like locked in, like I couldn't stop it.
Did you hit numlock?
No.
Nah, that shit was sticky, bro.
Yeah. Man, you get a new mouse. Get all this cum out of this one.
Oh, good. All right, here we go.
Sorry. My bad, guys.
Come.
Touching
was
wiener
hot, I'm
again.
not gonna lie.
I'm about to throw up. Wake up, fatty.
Never, fatty.
I don't have them, fatty, so I just have to imagine that I have them.
Alright, here we go. Ready, check, and pull. Buffs.
We get verse again. For the good old Lord Fatties. Thank you.
Here we go, guys.
Go pull.
5,
Could be.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move your sides here. Instant move.
Polarization generated.
Good.
Opposing
The bomb popper, look where you're going.
Take blasters.
Good.
I'm taking a liver.
Yep, come on.
Wait. It's there. Good.
Activate invention. Sonic creator.
Good. Alright, we're moving.
Wire
not moving.
transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. I
Take blasters.
Now we're moving.
Not you. I want the raid moving. Where are the rest of the blue people?
You can't see the blue people if you're blue.
You don't see the individual. Yeah.
It's like a blue cog.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Raid.
Swapped.
Swap.
Polarization blaster.
Press Mrgl.
Sorry, Chris. That wasn't me talking back to you. I was talking to myself.
No, you're good. I'm not someone that you can talk back to. You could fucking say whatever you want to.
I mean, I see how you talk to your kids, so,
Yeah, I will never do
Like you're a handsome man.
So.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
Said I think you're a handsome man.
Mojave, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Doesn't matter.
What'll happen if I
got killed by the fucking tank explosion, bro.
Sounds like you, bro.
Get the fuck away from me then.
Hey, progress.
I tried to move close enough to the boss on that side and got electrocuted on the conveyor belt. So.
I got you.
Void explosion.
During the SWAT, people need to not freak out.
Void explosion.
So I think there's a grace period, right? Like you're neutral for a moment, or how's it?
Yes.
That's right. You are neutral for a moment.
When
So
it-
that's your don't freak out time. Just
When
keep
it
the-
says swap, you are neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You get swapped, just run through the boss.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was overanalyzing that, trying to get you to go certain ways, just get to your spot.
Nice proc though, guys.
I am going to make a small modification. Tanks, I want you to tank the boss in front of, like, the first quadrant past the conveyor that's moving horizontally, not vertically, like in front of Moon. I want you to tank it there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Instead
For
of
the second part, you mean?
Yeah, no, just in general. Like after after
the
our
first
move, I want
phase. You're talking about the first.
stay right there. After you do your move, we're gonna do the move just like we did, but instead of being in between Moon and X, I want you to be in front of Moon, right where you are.
Right where you are.
All right.
That is all.
Simple enough.
That's gonna help. Our
I know. I
people
get.
that are
I get
going
why you're doing that. It's so that range don't have to go as far for this.
Well, there's that, and then if we make it to the next part, blue is going to be, and it needs to be like in the middle. Blue is going to get knocked. Damn, I can't ping. Blue's going to get knocked to where the boss is, and red is going to have to take the gate after the first bit of the knock. And you need to be knocked back to where the gate is, if that makes sense, and then you click it. So that's the reason. All right, here we go.
Just waiting on a couple.
Well, thank you.
What does that even mean?
Honestly, he's right though. Like it's true. Tushi? Tushi, come back.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, just got a phone call.
All good, buddy.
Five, four, three, two, one.
We're moving.
Polarization
Sides.
To move. Good.
Opposing
Find your
polarization.
bomb.
Wrong side.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that was me.
All good? Nice pop. Second. Rolling. Good. Boss is next.
Huh?
Here we go.
Activate invention.
Do not get beamed here. Do not get beamed. Do not get beamed. Good. Yep. Raid can be moving.
Wire transfer.
Don't go too far. I'll remember stopping here.
All these reds near.
Good. Bomb poppers be near your marker.
Batty.
Need our pops.
Yavi.
Sonic behavior.
David.
Resmeralt.
Got it? Polarization.
Swap.
Swap. Run directly over. Just go.
Mega polarization. Switch blasters.
Blasters coming. New mines. House. Good. Nice, dude. Butters.
Don't want to get a chance. Well, thanks.
Sonic behavior.
Oh, no, that was me.
Activate invention.
You're far. Yeah, it's all good.
No. I hit mine, but I came back and hit the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
got you.
keep
Yeah.
getting stuck
Yeah, I was
at that
had a bit
spot.
chance on me.
All good, buddy.
Being
I mean,
electrified in the same fucking spot.
yeah. I mean, that is part of the thing. You guys are doing just fine. Oh no.
Was that
Emerald.
Was that you? That was. No, I saw a red mark. I got like
I knew
caught
tomorrow.
there trying to. Fucking.
What happened?
Sure,
Trying to
that
do what
boss
now?
is right there.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with that is it like kind of fucked me like on my way back from that far one right there.
You just work your way back. You don't try to get back quick.
Okay.
I tell you the one of
I think it has to be there. I think it like I don't know if that's
It needs to be further in the middle though, because I was stuck on the conveyor.
Okay. Yeah, in that spot, but split the same way that you guys were splitting.
EOCTOR.
Playing with your wiener.
And can we stack up? Like, as I'm looking at, I was negative, and I was looking at the positive side, and everybody was like all around the boss.
I got you. Yeah.
All around the world.
I'll call that better. I'll call that better. Thank you for the gate, please.
Hammer.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Under the
Interlock rocks.
rocks.
Oh.
Hey, everyone, click it.
Here we go.
I keep trying to pick the block rocks, but I keep picking repair.
Yeah, sorry, I put it in a terrible spot. It's my fault.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer. Polarization generated. Negative polarization. Blasters.
Insta pop here. Okay. Good.
Oh shit, I pulled it.
Here we go. Do not die to lines here. Watch out for lines. Watch out for lines.
Hey, Sparley died to lines.
Who's that?
Too soon.
Oh.
Here we go.
You can please taunt roll and get him in position. Thank you.
Ready for pop bombs.
Blue, stack up,
A
please.
little bit. There we go. Thank you. That's good.
Activate invention. Sonic PAV.
Good. Do not die to a line. Get Roth up immediately.
It's all done.
Haunted. Oh, I got it.
Dodge red rockets. Get out.
Swap, swap, swap.
Negative polarization.
Jesus Christ.
Bomb poppers.
How was the tank's fault?
Need somebody to
okay.
I need help.
Give me Nibs popping for third. You're gonna be on. I can't tell where you supposed. Where are we supposed to be, King?
Sonic
Moon.
Moon. Nibs are popping moon.
Now. No, too slow.
Okay. I'm still not.
We have to do it before the beams go off.
Wire transfer.
It's good.
The first two pops were kind of slow there. That was me and Neo. It was weird.
Just gonna take a big sniff, David.
Order right there. So.
Well, it's because the it depends on what polarization. It depends on the polarization and the and what polarization the bombs are when they're dropping too.
How fast does the I mean, I should have been paying attention, but how fast does the list pop up like after the polarization swap? Because like my understanding after like watching the video is that you kind of need to like pre-move
I'm sorry.
and like be sitting on the mine before it like pops.
Yeah, the list is already up.
It tells you before.
The list is up before the bombs come out.
Yeah. Okay. You can be standing on your mark.
It gives you a few seconds.
So theoretically, the ideal would be whoever's popping first.
It's just standing there, yeah.
Where the bombs, yeah, it just pops. That's the ideal.
Like I said, it swapped. I think I don't know. That was Mio had to dodge screws and shit. Like it was. I mean, both me and him were late getting over there. So
running for our fucking lives. Who is?
Mia should take dog out.
Yeah, that's why I did a right check again because yeah, I'm pretty sure she had to step away. He has the power to raid yell.
Hell yeah.
go one
What?
shot 6.
That Jam is your second biggest heal, just because he's usually in range.
Alright, I'm just glad that I was able to keep up with you that time, Nerb, because you absolutely just took off in front of me that last pull.
Oh shit!
What do you mean?
Damage wise.
Nice.
You were
On
good.
our tank.
Dude, you're
0.6 mil in front of me.
You're doing
Run it.
just fine.
5, 4, 3, 2. Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Mega polarization.
Oh, someone needed me.
Someone yeeted me too!
Guys, you can see the lines before the circles come out.
Knocked around like a fucking volleyball there, dude.
So maybe I'm fucking us up there. Like you can take one, like you get 3 seconds to get to your side. You can take the first second to like hold your right and left hand up and like like which side am I going?
It's not even right or left. Like,
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
shut up, Nibs.
I didn't even have a second to react. So like,
Well, I'm just saying, like, maybe I'm fucking us up by going move like too early, and people are just like picking a side.
No, you're not, bro. It's not that difficult to look at the goddamn screen.
Laps it in your face saying where to go.
Okay, alright, good. Yeah.
It's
I'm
fine.
trying to take some accountability here. It's my fault.
I'm just like, there's giant colored beams going to characters. Just figure out what color you are.
Yo, brother, you need
Right red.
Well, Rolf,
right.
I'm impressed that you can see the color of your character. In the mess and cacophony, I cannot see my character at all.
Yeah, I'll be your scapegoat. Don't worry about it.
Put it in the garbage.
Here we go.
Yeah, just look at the debuff bar.
5, 4,
That's what I do
3,
too.
2, wire transfer.
Can it be?
Polarization generator. Fuzzy polarization. Sonic behavior.
Be away from them. You gotta be away from the bombs, guys. Nibs, where are you standing? Good job with screws.
Activate
Be
invention.
stacked with your team.
Sonic behavior.
Nibs.
I got it. Ready for pops?
Wire transfer.
First cast,
be first.
second cast.
Was blaster.
Here comes.
David, if you can
Nice.
move, perfect, thank you.
Ready next? David. Screws. Bean.
Activate invention.
I
Sonic
forgot to wait for the
behavior.
cast. That's my bad.
Watch the rockets.
I'm running. Go on.
Swap.
Fuzzy polarization. Blaster.
Most of them.
Pop's
Alright,
literally
okay.
everything I have, so
Here comes our first pop's gonna be Butters, then Jambit. Butters.
Didn't see that coming.
Gambino.
Sonic behavior.
Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Activate invention. Unstable shrapnel.
Johnny. We have to pop it before the lines.
yeah, that's all that's happening. We're just not getting them all out.
When to pop.
The far ones are taking too long, and that's just something we gotta figure out.
Yeah, I popped that one. It just killed us because it was
Sonic
early.
behavior.
Yep.
It gives us the order, but it like it's just a timing thing. Getting it?
Test badge yet.
Missy, the last one down and the first one up. Just saying, she's putting in overtime.
You guys have no idea the amount of work that she's putting in over here.
Yeah.
Dude, watching her play, I have like such a greater appreciation of how good she is.
Watch me play. I hit 4 buttons.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that I like the sound. I like the cut of that jib. It gives them a little extra boost so that the people that need to go here can get there even faster.
He's a married man. You can't talk about his jib in front of his wife. Fuck, Arab.
But I want to.
He's hot and bothered, dude. He saw some titties today.
I'm dying.
He's on a teddy.
Oh.
It's like 110 degrees in my room right now.
I hear the uncut jibs feel better.
Make sure that we are standing with our team. Stand with your team. Stand with your team.
5, 4,
Sally.
3, 2, 1.
Starts to develop.
Polarization generator.
Good job, guys.
Mega polarization. Sonic creation.
Hopper's in position.
Blast.
Here first.
You're clear, Roth. You can just get over there.
Got lines. Watch your lines.
Activate invention.
Try a little experiment.
Sonic creation.
The green noise.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate.
Patty's gonna be popping first. Get on your markers.
I got a
Shit.
hypothesis to test.
I watched that blue.
Patty now. David.
Bad batch.
Pump back. I'm gonna probably rip it in
Johnny?
a second.
Activate invention.
Check out
Sonic
the big
PA boom.
bag.
Good. Beams.
Here's to a stash.
Taunted.
How is this gonna work?
Swaps.
Posy polarization.
Jam and
Blast.
Butters are going.
Something special.
Jam first. Butters now.
Didn't see that coming.
Beef.
Sonic
Shaking out
PA
your
boom.
bones.
Activate invention.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Good. You're getting pulled.
Wire transfer.
A little tug.
Close to the boss will be red. About to get knocked.
I
Sonic
call
PA
this
boom.
the green noise. Toasting to my success.
I'm leaping out. Taunt.
What'll happen if I do this?
Ooh,
Swap.
I'm low.
Mega
That's
polarization.
Too much. I need a little bit of mitigation going in there.
So right here is what I'm like. So this is what I'm thinking. So right there, blue needs to be knocked back onto the middle of the conveyor there. So, so we need to have it catty cornered the other way. We need to have red, or I'm sorry, blue needs to be on the middle part of the conveyor in front of Moon. Yep, and then the other ones need to be just behind, like so you're gonna get knocked into position yourself where you get knocked into the gate.
Best test batch yet.
I don't have cables or stone.
What?
I see. So red is supposed to take the gates. Blue gets knocked.
To the middle
Yep.
of the.
And then
And so the way the knockback works, it is not just like one knockback, so you can't just like blink and be done with it. It's like a
Yeah,
push,
I can't.
push, push, push. So what's going to happen is you need to be pushed back. If you're the red guys, you have to actually be pushed back all the way to the gate. And that's why it's very important to have the shards that I put in the guild bank. I don't know if everybody got them or not, so that you can be pretty much just like pushing your button right before the knockback happens. You can spam the button until you are pushed back to it. And it'll activate and send you over there.
And then
I gotta
image
rock
8
this.
shows you where melee should be, like where we should be during that like pulse when he's there, pulsing. We're getting there. This is really good prog.
Yeah.
I mean, also consider
Sounds like
we
it's
just
cool.
hit intermission and he's already at 65. Like, the damage is not going to be the problem. It's literally all just do the dance.
So
We don't even know. We don't know if we're gonna have
Blue
damage issues
gates
until we get
first?
through.
No.
Was it?
is it
Blue-
blue gates first
No,
and red
blue
gets
does
knocked
gate.
back into gate? Okay.
Blue is going to get knocked back to where the boss is in
Yeah, what's up?
position.
Got it.
Area.
Yeah, just
No
give me a
gate
second.
for blue.
Right.
Blue's getting knocked. Red is trying
Red.
to get knocked into the gate.
Yeah, red needs to be standing-
gating while it's like the knock is happening. Like.
Yep. Red needs to be standing where Tyrone is pretty much right now.
Okay, there you go.
Not wrong.
Tyrone, man.
That won't be, dude.
Fucking Wongburger, dude.
Wrong, bro.
There we go. Cool.
We already ready to check the station again.
Oh, he had to go pee.
Okay.
Now I've hit F7, it popped up.
Literally playing with the wiener.
Got him this time.
Checkmate.
Let's go.
And honey, I'm talking to Jennifer. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be his text tone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
What do you mean? It's gonna be my text tone.
Moving. Hoppers, get to your spots. Range, get ready to bait your screw ups. 5. There next.
Roth is clear.
Roth next. Watch the shrapnel. Don't get beamed. Do not get beamed. Good work. Patty's gonna be first pop here.
Okay. What do I do? Click on it?
Get to your markers.
Very bottom.
Okay. Okay. That was
Okay,
that.
got it.
Thanks.
Always.
Okay. Then just fix it here.
David.
Okay.
I'm a demon
That's all I have to
hunter.
do. Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know.
Do not get beamed.
Yes. Well, now I know it. Hopefully, if I ever do it again, I catch myself like this.
Swap.
Move.
Oh.
Okay, great. Awesome. Okay. Alright, thank you so much. See you later.
Someone needs to do moon.
Who was it that walked behind Blue?
No, so I was blue, and it didn't look like I was supposed to swap, but then suddenly I was red.
Then we exploded.
Yeah.
And then we exploded.
It happens. We'll go again. Die. Do die, so she can pop up.
Sonic creating.
Die.
I just saw you behind me, and then I backed into you.
He's like Batman, dude.
Flying.
Fucking shadow steps back there, dude.
The Uyghur pops up on your screen that says swap. It'll tell you which side you're going to, whatever color the swap is.
Yeah, it'll give you an X or a square.
It's
Yeah.
exceptional. It's exceptionally hard for healers. I'm not gonna lie to you, because that pops up at the very top of your screen, and generally healers frames that they're staring at to keep you guys alive are at the bottom of the screen. So
Mine
It-
pops up right in the middle.
It's
You
set.
can move your
It's
anchor.
if you have chat bubbles off, that is a disadvantage.
Yeah, you should have chat bubbles on.
No, I've got all that on. Just for some reason, it didn't look right.
Like, I don't get the air horn everybody's talking about, but I get the chat bubbles, so I can see it.
Yeah, I don't either.
You gotta download the media add-on.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I can read.
I don't need an air horn screaming in the ears.
I already got GTFO.
Maybe you do.
I already have hit everyone else during my ear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer. Polarization generated.
That's
I'm out of
Opposing polarization. Creating. With blaster.
watch your lines here.
Activating vision.
You're gonna get swapped for lines.
Sonic creating.
Are you? I meant to move my camera.
Wire transfer.
Here we go. What's your swap? Patty's first.
Blaster.
Stay in your second. Stay on your spot. David. And Butters. This means Mrgl or Tushy's gonna have the far pop up.
Please be careful when running back. Got him.
Swap.
Please be careful, guys.
You guys need to be closer to the boss.
We'll go again.
Fucking got hit with a little trap and knocked into the other fucking hole.
You can't run from the other side of the platform through the boss during the swap. You gotta be closer.
Or if if you're gonna be out because you're doing a mechanic, you gotta take the long way around.
There's just gonna be some bad overlaps and shit. People need to see it. Everybody
It's
has
not
to
about
see
overlaps.
shit.
Dude was standing way the fuck over here.
Different sounds.
Yeah.
This is not as much as of a. I thought this would be worse. This is not.
I'm super encouraged watching this. We're gonna be able to kill this. It might take us a week or two, but we're gonna get this down for sure.
Yeah, the fight's not hard.
It is
There's a lot of shit going on.
I thought Chris was calling us a screw up. Not that it was called.
Well,
It is
A little
not
of both.
unusual to spend an entire week of pulling a single boss and not killing it. That happens in Mythic. So.
Just wait till it takes a month to kill the boss.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just wait till you go next for 2 months.
I've been there, man. Been there.
Well, tell your raid leader to invite me.
3, 2, 1.
He hardly wanted to invite me. What do you mean?
Here we go, guys. Swat.
Negative polarization.
Be on your marker.
Stack.
Stairs first. Drills on the back edge. Be careful jumping out. Okay. Good.
This is Pan Tokyo, but in a different language.
Watch out the beam.
I'm gonna hit me back with a shotgun.
You got assassinated. The Evoker's got assassinated.
The camera thing happened again.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Whoops, bad batch.
I think Patty's
Nope, he got it.
DC. Oh, he got it.
Resmo.
Tank? Question
So
mark.
I think whoever's blue at that time, it needs to be the one to move.
Yeah. I think yeah, it would help. I mean, it's doable, but it would help for sure.
Polarization blasters.
Just because the blues are definitely getting there first.
The only. Good, sorry.
Best test batch yet.
The only issue though is that we take that slow makes us take more damage too.
Yeah,
we're pretty vulnerable. So it's just we kind of can take back to back, but I think as you notice as the fight goes on, we're taking increased damage, and we're gonna need to save some of our bigger cooldowns.
So then maybe it should be that whoever's red should take him first, so that they can take the bomb. Because
I think
going
that
from
might be the play.
here to here is a much easier move, you know.
I think part of the problem too is that we're not tanking in the when we were moving here. I think it worked for either person to do it. When it's here, we have a little less room to work with. Chris, how are you feeling about this spot? How imperative are you feeling it is for being here?
Well, I was thinking just now that it looks like there's more room for beams in between where we were before, but before the intermission, it needs to be in that spot. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we start heading this way before intermission. That's part of the that's already built in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Cinnabon, you got
We'll keep playing with it, Mrgl. You're doing great. We're just feeling it out. We haven't been here, so. All right. Do we break check?
You have the floor. There we go.
Yeah. So the first beam is gonna go right through where the tanks have the boss. This seam right here.
Are you polarization generator? Okay.
That was my fault. I was trying to ping. So the seam I'm standing on, this is safe. So get to this seam before the beam.
I think partly too, potentially, that's some of the logic of moving. If you go to frame 2, the second screenshot from that raid plan, that's kind of why they move it there. Is that it's also ready to go. We don't necessarily need to have it there, but we should probably move it off of that line because the beam is always going to spawn right where
You don't want it where he's standing.
Yeah. So Mrgl or me, whoever has it, it'll probably be you, Mrgl, but whoever has it, We should probably aim to move him at least a smidge, if not aim for this.
Garbage right now, honey.
Oh well, I just realized I pinged. I was all turned around. You know what I mean.
Alright, no
Can
more
somebody
ping.
drop another
Yeah, I got stuff. Is there still one up there? Yeah, there's
Yeah, it's up here.
Still up.
It is close though. Be careful.
yeah, I'm putting the hammers in a terrible spot. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Have to put in the
Do you want me to
fridge.
put down a food for half an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, happy to do it. Just want to make sure. Food out.
That is the funniest shit.
Oh, you want your food? Buddy, it's good.
All right, get on your knees.
Easy. Here we go.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
But then you wouldn't have been fed.
Yikes forever.
5, 4, 3,
That kills me every
1.
time.
Don't act like it's a chore.
Polarization generated.
What the guys? Tagged out!
Mega polarization.
Everyone hit ready.
You can hit ready.
Everyone's ready. I literally I got the Mrgl right now.
No talking.
Only got screws.
Font.
That worked. Hey, game. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll go again. Jump off, please. End the beam.
I thought you didn't want any people dying with the beam.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Best test batch yet.
I can't believe our Rayleigh is telling us to kill ourselves.
I would never.
Yeah, what the fuck? This is toxic as hell, man. Oh, hey, look, food stuff.
I know. I will always send a raid check once everyone is alive, and if it gets them everyone's ready, then I'm gonna hit the raid check.
Not your
I
fault,
won't
Arab.
necessarily do another one. I know.
My fault.
I'd like to direct attention to the
I'm
ultimate.
the tank. I'm tanking the responsibility. Just saying.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
All good, all good. Here we go. Same team.
All right, let's go. Limit's out of the way.
Wish that fucking melee would get their fucking wieners out of their hands, but that's just me. You get on the fucking ad.
Never, motherfucker, never.
5, 4, 3.
Right from my cold dead.
Wire transfer. Polarization generated. Mega polarization. Sonic medium.
Get your marker stack. Good. Beautiful. There. Now pop the last one, and we're getting ready for beams here. Do not get beamed. Do not get beamed. Do not get fucking beamed.
Watch out.
Sonic medium.
The green noise.
Light move.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
blasters.
hypothesis to test
I'm just gonna taunt him to get him
Baddies
in
first.
position.
Catch the
You
bomb.
take him.
Good.
Unstable shrapnel.
Good. Now the. Good.
Fucking really?
We're swapping.
No, there we go.
Mega polarization. Blasters.
Kyle first. Nice. Butter's next.
Polarized catastro blast.
Didn't see that coming.
Sonic
Okay.
medium. Activate inventions.
Die.
Put a bomb there too soon or something. Or?
Yeah, I think someone tripped a bomb a little soon. That's what it looked like to me.
People were
the
bleeding
understand-
out.
Yes, so bomb going off gives a 450% increased damage for 2 seconds to everybody. So if 2 bombs go off within 2 seconds, we die.
The debuff was gone before it hit.
I mean, that's what killed me. I took 4.5 million damage. So the
That's what
bomb
I said,
went off
it's
just a
not-
little too fast.
That's normal damage though. Double
That's
bomb
small
is over
damage.
9 mil.
Yeah, I got hit with over 9 mil.
But if Igor told me hit it now, I hit it now.
fucking fish. We do need to hit it like right on time. Like as soon as it says we can't hit it, we have to hit it because the beams are tight. So, all right, here we go.
Shammy buff, please.
It's coming.
Thank you, sir.
You know, he's got a routine.
Yeah, it's in my fucking cast sequence.
On our tanks.
Okay, I'm fed. Okay.
Five, four, three, two. Wire transfer. Polarization generator. Mega polarization.
Your marker? Roll gonna be first.
Move him a little bit. Good. I'm gonna try taunting here to help a little better. Just curious.
Johnny's gonna be first. Patty's second.
Go to the other side of the fucking boss! Jesus fuck!
Activate invention. Sonic PAB.
It's alright, I'll keep it and I'll take the jump out. It's all good. Alright, Ethan.
Swap.
Mega polarization blaster.
Kyle, you're gonna be first pop. Well,
I don't see. Okay. All right. I gotta go all the way the fuck
Ah,
over here.
this is a wipe.
Okay.
Activate invention.
Try a little experiment.
okay, wait. So
And
that's not your fault really.
Yes, it is. You've got to fucking know where to go.
That was just bad RNG. It just depends on which polarity has. First and second poppers on those just need to go ahead and haul ass. I'll call that. That is something I can help with.
Yeah, I was about to say polarity no matter at that point for them.
Well, I'm talking about for the
Just let them
picking.
fuck
Like,
out.
so it picked her because all of the other range were either dead or the other color. Does that make sense?
Or the color, yeah. So like she was the best option of what was
Right.
available.
It says on the list what marker to go to.
I fucking get that.
I'll say it out loud. It's not. I forgot. Here we go.
Ready, champ.
Same team. We're all on the same team.
Oh my god, shaman buff.
Oh, we got a shaman?
Fucking mage buff. Jesus.
When did we get a shaman?
Stisha, give me that mage buff.
Oh.
Oh, it's just melee.
This shit's playing off.
My melee is full.
5,
My melee.
4, 3, 2. Wire transfer. Polarization generator.
Half melee.
Mega
In your spot.
polarization. Sonic PAB.
Poppers on your mark.
Blaster.
Yeah, Spruce coming through.
I'm going out.
We're gonna have beams.
Remember, you want to move it a little bit here?
Be in a good spot for beams, guys. Do not get beamed. I don't give a fuck what happens. Don't get beamed.
Sonic PAB.
And I'll taunt for the move.
Fatty's gonna be first pop into beam. After we move, Fatty first into
Wire
beam.
transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Be on your mark.
Something special.
Position.
Cruise now. Bait.
Bad bag.
Oh, watch out.
I was gonna motherfucking yell at a bitch.
Don't get beamed. Do not get beamed.
Swap.
We swapping, swap now. Alright, Jambit's going far, and so is Butters. Go ahead and start moving. Butters now. Good.
See that coming.
Johnny?
Sonic
Yep.
Activate invention.
Good, guys. Alright, here we go. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Lovely. No idea that this is still there.
Wire
Dodge. We're getting ready to be in the correct spot for the
Mrgl.
Sonic PAD.
I'm going.
Swap.
Cozy polarization.
Knock back.
Alright, everyone get in position.
Yeah, be on. Yeah, right there.
Void explosion.
Red's taking it, right?
Yes.
Void explosion.
A couple people did good. So that's gonna be our next point to see, like over and over again. I want to be able to get to that point every single time. That was a really clean pull all the way up until
The knock.
So the Mrgl dying right there made it a little bit wonky, but we got to get the boss in the right spot, and we need to delineate where exactly people are standing. We need to get that down.
So Red wants to be in between the boss and the gate, right? Like.
Right.
Yep.
And then when you get pushed back, you are going to be spamming your gate shard.
You'll get knocked and take the.
Die, guys, die.
No, during the knockback knocks you into it, right? That's what I thought.
To the
would
gate.
happen.
Yes.
Yeah, you get knocked into the gate.
Well, I cheated and just and waited for the last second. I just fucking gated during the knockback.
Yeah, there's a swap before the knockback.
There is two swaps. Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's a polarity swap. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I
Alright.
went to go get in position and then it swapped me to negative and I knocked some people out of the way.
So, okay, so like, let's think about this. I want basically right on. I wish I could ping. Do you see where like? Can we have the boss like in the middle of that platform? Yeah. Or maybe even on the line, even on like on the line of where in between Moon and the conveyor.
Like
yeah,
here?
where Narab is that Narab? Yeah, right there.
Yep.
And then
I'm
we'll have
looking at the
red
picture.
be on the nipple of that one. Of that, yep. Right where Narab is now, and blue be on the other side, like almost falling into the hole. Yeah. Walk up more, Nibs. Yeah, right there. Yep, where she's pinging. Where you had your mouse. Yep, right there. Blue's gonna be standing right there. Yeah. So the boss, it has to be in that very specific spot or people can't position correctly.
Just a heads up for Mrgl is that if you are the one that ends up having to take it out here, like I did, when the knock happens, you stay out here. You'll get bounced against this wall. You'll survive. You can use you got double jump, so you should be fine. But just keep in mind you have that as well. Just don't get knocked into one of the holes.
All right, here we go, guys. Ready, check, and pull. Or there's a.
We got ready check, so we're good. Yep.
You're talking about if I'm blue.
Yeah, like if you're blue, like I was, and get knocked.
4,
Got it.
3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
Move your side.
Polarization generator.
Be in the middle.
Mega polarization.
Rank be ready for bait for screw ups. Be on your mark. There's first, then Zol. Last pop. Be in a good spot for the beams. Be in a good spot for beams, guys. Triangle is safe. Good. Fatty will be our first pop. Into B. Fatty into B.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try
blaster.
something special. Whoops, bad.
Good. Mayavi into David.
Activate invention. Sonic PAD.
Alright, guys. Dodging red rocket.
No.
Swap.
Swaps now. Move.
Jam it,
Ambient
Stisha.
gonna be far, and so is Stisha. Stisha, go ahead and move. You gotta go far. Okay, call on me. Kang, you're gonna have to be right on time, and then Johnny right on time.
Activate invention.
Alright, go to position.
Blue, come on.
Thanks, Red.
Guys.
Wire transfer.
There we go.
I'm gonna move him a little bit. We need to get.
Thanks, Red, motherfuckers. You are going into us.
I got party pack and jumping out.
Good. Swaps. Go ahead and move. Alright, blue be in your spot on the corner. Red be, yep, get knocked into the gate.
No, I'm an idiot.
Void explosion.
We had more people live that time. That was much better. You can play around with this phase and we'll wipe and go again. As soon as the phase is over, the bleeding edge, we are going to wipe and go again.
So, Mrgl, if possible, if you're the one during that phase before the knock, if you can. So I took him there to help line him up closer, like the image has with the gate. But the problem is because I had it, I was gonna get knocked in a place where I'd be like on top of blue because of my red. So I think blue needs to be the one to get knocked over there. So whoever's blue needs to have it at that phase, I think. And then move it to align with the gate.
Oh, you're taking that.
We're doing really good.
When we get knocked on those conveyors, for people that do have like magic immunities, you can run over the traps to save people.
Okay, yeah, smart.
So like cloak works for sure.
New best pool.
Hell yeah.
That was a lot more, twice as many people lived the knockback, which was like I think that is going to be our next hurdle is getting in the position. Like being in the red position is fucking weird, man. Like if you take the gate just a little bit too early, a couple people took it just a little bit too early. You have to get pushed back the first little bit of the pushback. If you take it before that,
You need it to start. Action to begin. But yeah.
You risk being pushed off the edge when you make it to the other side. So, all right, we go again.
Red check.
And like, also, people are not purposely fucking up the which color side they're on. If it fucks up, it's okay. I mean, it's gonna happen.
First night of Frog. Mistakes are gonna happen.
During that point was a magnetic pool, so it just kind of fucky for everybody.
People are getting used to that too. It's all good.
Like, that's not a new mechanic. Like, that's the same fucking mechanic from Heroic. Just don't be a fucking idiot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wire transfer.
You are already position.
Into your side. Be on your marker if you're a popper. Everybody else into your correct spots here. Good job. Here we go. Poppers. Nice job. There's next. We got screws coming.
Activate invention.
Don't get beamed. Get into on triangle if you're on this side.
Emotional damage.
Get the fuck away from the boss.
First position.
Third, okay? Maybe the last. Good job.
Activate invention. Sonic PAV.
Gonna have beams. Don't get beamed. No matter what. Red rockets. Good job, guys. Excellent job. We're gonna be doing some swaps. Move now.
Cozy polarization. Blasters.
Kyle first, and into second. Oh, Stisha. John, you gotta pop pretty quick.
Polarity and beams.
Yellow right on time. You can't do it.
That's Mrgl.
Let's wipe. We'll wipe.
I just rested.
Yeah, that's good. He's got a res. We'll just wipe it. That's my fault again. That's no one else's fault except for mine. They can't pop on time because I didn't tell them.
Take it if you want, I guess.
I'm real sick of your shit, Chris.
I know, man. Fuck, I literally have no other excuses. I'm only doing this, dude. Goddamn.
It's just pay attention to.
No, it's my fault. That's like my second time getting it all night, and it's just been back to back. So
Well, it's because the other guys.
Why didn't I put Butters there? He was alive.
Well, the thing
was the other
is, on
color.
that set, if you're range in red, you're going far. I was blue that time, so that's why it didn't pick me.
Okay.
see that helps. So I
So
need to know if I'm
range red on the
or-
third set, be watching.
I'll call it. I'm done right there. That was my bad.
Trust me, I'm putting the puzzle together.
We all are. You guys are doing good, man.
Me and Butters like
Five,
fucking Tom
4,
almost. Then all of a sudden it's like
2,
Andrew and Tom like,
1. Wire transfer. Polarization generator.
Swap your side. Let's go. Be on your marker.
Polarization. Sonic PA.
Okay. Recover. Yeah. Pops. Go first. Here we go. Don't get beamed. Get in your spot. On the markers is safe. Okay, it's gonna be Cinnabon, then Fatty on the move, and then both of our paladins. Be ready. Look at your mark. Got screws in 5. If you did not get screws last time, you're getting them this time if you're ranged. Be positioned. Handle your pops. Good. Oop.
Activate invention. Sonic PAV.
Nice job. Dodge and red rockets here.
Got him.
Swap.
Closing polarization blasters.
Oh, fuck you.
It's gonna be Jambit far and Butters far. Jambit, Butters far. Hang and Beef, you're gonna be also going. Hang your next.
Sonic PAV. Activate
Good job.
invention.
Fucking kidding me with that drill. Thanks. Wire transfer.
Positioning here.
Yep, closer to the whatchamacallit. I'm going out.
Change. Swap. Be in the position for the knockback, guys. Be in position for the knockback. Knockback position here.
Ooh, that is funny.
That's the tank buster, Nibs.
What'd you say?
It's the tank buster.
It's hit me the last 2 pulls. How do I not have
Where
that?
they're jumping out. Where they're jumping out. It's the fall damage. You can't be in group.
So one of the jumps is over where I just pinged by Skull, like far over there. Another of the jumps will be over here during the beginning, and then I'm jumping way out here, or Mrgl is before the intermission. So they're like the walls and wherever we aren't yet. But if you go early for like if you went early for the intermission there, you would have gotten hit by it because I was out there.
I got hit during the swap.
This will be our last.
Yeah, a swap happens when they're there. You were close to Skull then.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I want to get one more full. So, I want the range to play like you can't play at max range because especially when the swaps are coming, I'll try to call when swaps are coming. Like when we're running through the boss and you're at range, we're not making it and we're knocking people around, and then we start losing folks. You also can't be at range where the tanks are jumping out for the fall.
Man, it's like I fucking said, you need to stack up, you dumb fucks.
A couple of our range for being like super far out.
So you just want us to bait drills on the middle conveyor then?
No, not the middle.
No, stack up on everybody else. Jesus fucking Christ.
So we bait drills.
Like
It's an L
here. No, I'm playing right here.
It's an L. Yeah, that's good. That's where you want to be. And then if you get drills, then you step on 2, go on the conveyor, and then you walk forward. The last one can be on the platform. So it's an L. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 on the conveyor, and then walk back forward.
Yeah, so red range is playing range. You play over here on this.
But
on
there's not a.
the move in.
Yeah. I'll call better for the swap. Let's get
I was over
a
here.
couple minutes here.
Yeah, skull state.
5, 4, 3, 2. Wire transfer. Polarization generator.
You said?
Negative polarization. Sonic PA boom. Blasters.
A negative shot.
All good.
Means you're on the wrong fucking side!
Go.
Now.
Or, I'm sorry, Missy.
Taunt.
And then Raw.
Activate invention.
Try a little experiment.
Here you go.
Sonic
Get
PA
beam.
boom.
The green noise.
First pop's gonna be Patty, then Johnny, then our paladin.
Wire transfer.
It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a
Blasters.
Look at your marker. First pop should happen instantly.
You got him.
Great job. Excellent job.
bad bag.
Good job, guys. Avi next. Great. David, you got one. There you go.
Activate invention. Sonic PA
Good
boom.
positioning here. And have red rockets in the middle. Fisher, you're gonna get the far one this time, I'm pretty sure.
Mount.
Swap.
Depolarization. Blasters.
You should jam it. Boy.
Fisher first.
Didn't see that coming.
Pop. Beef now.
Sonic PA boom. Activate
Fishy
invention.
last.
Try a little experiment.
And walk forward. Fine.
Ooh, that's a new spot. How
Wire
hot does
transfer.
flesh get before it sizzles?
Moving him a little bit closer, taunt him back.
Sonic PA boom.
This is a wipe. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever. But
Alright, I got him.
What'll happen if I
I want to make swap. I want to make it to the intermission here so we can see the kickback. There you go. Red B position so you
alright, well, that's gonna do it for me. This was educational, to say the least. So, I do have tomorrow off. It's one of my last Fridays off, because apparently we're moving to 410, so... Actually, it is my last Friday. No, I'll have next Friday off. But yeah, I might try to stream tomorrow, maybe some Horrific Visions, or some Keys, or something, so... That's gonna do it for me tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
What the fuck is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.